Alright, so I originally wasn't planning to do this video because I was working on some other videos that I had planned. But since I've been out of town for like the last week, I didn't have time to finish them yet. And since E3 was out these past few days, I was like, sure, why not? Why can't I work something short and different? So the new Guardians of the Galaxy game has been revealed at the Square Enix convention at E3 in case people haven't noticed yet. And I don't know how yes you feel, but I feel kind of neutral on it. And I'm not hoping that the game is bad, then, but I don't think it'll be a masterpiece or amazing either. I think it'll just be average or good. I still hope the game will be good, but I've seen keeping my expectations low. As Kratos said, keep your expectations low and you'll never be disappointed. So maybe that will work out for something. Now, I go in from reasons why. I just want to say this is all my opinion. If you're hyped for this game or excited for it, that's great. More power to you. I'm gonna at least rest my reasons why I'm just keep my expectations low for this game. I'm not hyped for it, but I don't hope it's bad. Anyway, let's get on. So, when I first heard the game would be single player, I was like, cool. They're learning from Marvel. They're takes from Marvel's Avengers, like all Guardians in a single player story mode. Campaign. But then I found out that you could only play as Star Lord. I was like, wait, what? You're making a Guardians of the Galaxy game, but you could only play as Star Lord? I mean, even with the Telltale game, you could play as some of the Guardians at the time. Sometimes, like you play as Rocket, Mora, Groot, Drax, mostly during the fight scenes, but you can still play for the time. And they say, but from the information I heard, they said only Star Lord would be playable, and you can make your own choices or dialogue choices or choices in general, like a Telltale style. Oh, which is cool. Well, that part is cool, but Star Lord being the only playable character, kind of not. Maybe they'll change it. Maybe we'll play as other Guardians sometimes, but for our Guardians game with only Star Lord playable, like I'm not that hyped for it. Next is the combat. The combat looks like it's taken straight from Marvel's Avengers, and we always saw again play as Star Lord. So yeah, he plays like a more zone. Like I can't describe it, but I'm not really interested in the combat. Except reminds me of like a lot of Ultimate Alliance, but no with the team based mechanics. Next, because if I want to play like a team based good Marvel game, I can play it like a Lego Marvel game because it's way better than the Avengers game that came out. But the combat, I don't know. The combat just didn't interest me that much. Maybe it could be fun. I haven't played it yet. Maybe it could be fun when you actually play. And from the looks of it, it just looks bland, and there's not really much special about it. No, it's Next up is the visuals. Now, the visuals by itself look great, but the problem with Marvel's Avengers comes here. Like the visuals or the character designs don't look that great. Like Star Lord, I get they want to go for a more comic accurate visual of him or visual design of him and not go out the MCU, but he looks like Jake Paul more than Chris Pratt. And honestly, he looks more like a YouTube vlogger. They does his comic book version. And now I do like Gamora's design. And I do kind of like Drax's design. But Rocket, kind of. Rocket's a little neutral for me, and Groot, he looks fine, I guess. But some of the other ones, nah. And this is the same problem with Marvel's Avengers. Next up is the story. Now, from what I hear, the story's gonna be like a the regular Guardians tale, like a dysfunctional group of vigil. I mean, not a dysfunctional group of outlaws, like trying to work together and be a family that really care about each other deeply. That kind of story shtick cliche, but we've already seen it multiple times with Guardians, like their first movie, kind of with their second movie, their Telltale game, which wasn't that great, but still told the story like that. I don't know how this game will be any different from it. Maybe it'll have some differences, but it'll be mostly the same. Aim, aim. So yeah. And also the last thing is fall off of Marvel's Avengers, the most obvious the elephant in the room. Now we all know that Marvel's Avengers was a big failure for both Marvel and Square Enix because of last Square Enix and Eidos Montreal all lose a lot of money, and the player was still low. We still haven't gotten Spider-Man. I heard they announced their Black Panther expansion. I mean, Black Panther looks nice, but I'm still not hyped for the game. Probably won't buy it. Expansion, especially with the combat. That and, and who knows? Maybe Square Enix learned from their mistakes. Maybe this game will be great. It's for a single player story mode, which should have been Avengers, or single player but has multiple characters and a great story. Well, the story wasn't great in Marvel's Avengers, but still. Oh. But here, it looks like they're learning some of their lessons, but I don't know. Um, the story in Marvel's Avengers are so great, so I don't know if the story would be better or worse or just the same here. And since always Star Lord's playable, there's not that much variety to go by. Yeah. So, it's gonna be like a downgrade. It's gonna be like a downgrade, a version of, like I said, it's gonna be like a downgrade version of Ultimate Lions or Lego Marvel games, which I'd rather play than Marvel's Avengers in this game. Game by the looks of it. Who knows? Maybe I just need to see more gameplay. Maybe just need to see more news in the game because it's gonna be out like October, like 4 months from now. So yeah, we just need to see more information, and then I'll come to a conclusion whether or not look forward to it or not. But anyway, yeah, that's all. It's a short video because I'm really tired and I don't had to go to sleep because I still need to work on other things too because I'm really busy. So yeah, that's it. It's who knows? Maybe I'll talk about more stuff about E3 since it's almost over. For, but yeah, that's my reasons why I'm kind of neutral about the new Guardians game. And do I want it to succeed? Do I want it to be a great eat? Yes, I hope it will be an amazing game. I hope it will be at least good, decent game. Hopefully better than Marvel's Avengers. But yet again, I'm keeping my expectations low. Like I said, in words of Kratos, keep your expectations low and you won't be disappointed. But yeah, it's more of the same, really. And like I said, if you're hyped for this game, that's amazing. He's saying maybe I'll still buy it and play it, or at least rent it if I can when it comes out. To see my opinion on it. But for now, we just have to wait and see more about this game so I can make my conclusion. But anyway, that's the video, guys. Hope you like it. Subscribe if you get, and leave a comment. Make sure what your part of the video was, or if you're hyped or not hyped for it. Avengers game, or if you disagree in my opinion, agree or disagree in my opinion. But please be respectful. I'd be respectful about your opinion, so please be respectful about mine. Either way, yeah, that's the video. Hope you all guys liked, enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever that is. Goodbye.